Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a new weekly painting, and this time I want to explain how I will do weathering to make this look like dirty, to make all this part look like it's darker. So I'm going to use a blend, and I'm going to use Rhino hide, okay, and I'm using as well corn red. What is the stage? So this is just corn red with Agua air shade wash all over the place, and now I was doing the shading, but I realized while I was doing the shading that I also want to do this part darker. So what I'm going to apply now is I'm going to apply Reynolds hide on all the parts that I want to look dirty, and this is going to be around these holes, okay, and all around all the edge of the cape. So we are going to apply, and you can see that it's quite thin down, okay, and this is because I want to help me on, I want it to work a little bit transparent and help myself on the transition. Other thing that you can notice, I'm using brown to do the shading on the red. I think brown is the right way to go when doing shading on the red. I think it goes very well. We don't have to forget to do the other side. Okay, so I will do here as well. And the other side is tricky because we have the lance or the spear just like that. Okay, let's do a little bit of that. Okay, just don't need to be uniform, but I want to cover also this hole here like that. Then I want to cover this part. Okay, as you can see, the thing that is important is that when you apply quite thin, it will tend to get out of the border, go back and do again on the edge. So now I'm going to apply a little bit of red mixed with some brown. Okay, and we're going to start pulling up this brown. Okay, so we need to take a little bit more of brown, mix it with red, and we will like to pull it down, up, sorry. So on the cape, yeah, it's not really straight up, but you understand what I mean, okay? So this should be what was the bottom of the cape. This cape, I guess, is so long, if you check, it's so long that he has to, yeah, he's just going on the ground continuously. This is what I think it looks so much damage. Okay. Be aware that the paint while is okay, and then I put a little bit more there, and then I can take a little bit of the brown and help on the blending. Okay, this is doing the dirtiness by blending. So then you see I have this darker color. Let's wait this device. The trick is to play with, to work with quite thin paint. Okay, so I'm taking here and I go, so well here this is too, I want to go darker, so let's go here and I take a little bit more of brown and I go much darker there. Okay, and now I'm taking, okay, you want to go dark on the bottom. Okay, so we have to play at the same time with the shade. Okay, and then I go red here because this I want it to look red, and we are going to start mixing. And see, I'm using almost, yeah, I'm using a palette to help on the mixing. It's like blending. You see, I have too much red on my brush, so I will take a little bit of brown. Okay. this to right here, and now I'm going to start using more and more bright red on this part. More bright red. Also want to keep the shade around the spear. Okay, and we are going to apply now red here. As I said, the starting point was corn red with a wash of agate Earthshade. Okay, so this is why now I'm playing back corn red and it's looking brighter. Okay, we can apply here a little bit of agate Earthshade. I do not like to do the shading. Okay, so this is how it's looking like right now. Let's go the other side. You see it's still wet. The next thing I will do, I'm going to take a little bit of black. Okay, and we are going to do the bottom really dark. We go to black. Use the black very little, not too much. Okay. And I'm going to apply just almost like a H highlight. Okay. This will enhance, this will make the brown, so will help to enhance the brown that we have applied. You see? If you think that the black is too much, you can mix it a little bit with brown to make it look less. Okay, here I just apply a mix with brown. You see it's looking quite nicely, and we are going to do the same on the other side. Okay, I know that I'm taking from the spear, but the intention is I want to really go from the bottom up to the cape. So this is, you see the strokes, my brush, rolling going bottom up. I'm not using this time the wet palette for laziness, but this is a really work to be done with wet palette. Okay. Okay, we try to kill any brightness, and then we can use a little bit of black to make this shade. Oh, I took right by mistake. Not a problem. So we are going to take black. Go again with black here. See? Okay, you see it's looking quite. If you think that it's too stark, you can go with brown. And again, if you go just next to the black, this brown is not. It's a little bit transparent, so if you go just next to the black, will help to decrease to make it more brown. But what we want to give is to leave this really dark edge. So I go we just with brown. If I think that is, yeah, we want to look dirt but not burn, right? Okay. I'm going to play a little bit with intermediate colors to something here intermediate. Okay, and we want to do the other side. I'm quite happy. Okay, and this is just a fast video this time, but normally I have done before with powders, and this time I want to share with you how to do it without using powders, just regular paints. You can use quite a nice, also dirty effect. The next step, once you are in that point, is you can take a little bit of, I will use Mephiston red, okay, and we are going to highlight some of the folds of, so we are going to highlight some of these. Okay, let's put some additional highlight. I will not use orange this time, as I want to leave it quite dark red, more like a crimson color. Okay, I have to say that I always highlight red with orange. I don't mix red with white. It will give you a pinkish color. I don't like too much to do on red, unless I'm looking for more pinkish look, but normally it's not my case. If I want to do a red that is quite vibrant, I will go with more orange, more than pinkish. And here we can do the same on the front. So here, and we highlight mainly the top part. Okay, so this is like a double fold, but it's not so deep, so this is wide inside. Then this one I will do it something like that. Okay, something like that. I can do the same here a little bit. And let it fade out. And we want to put some on the top edge of the cape. And let it fade out. So you can see that I try to go in the direction that I want the paint. So normally I start applying the color from the part that I want to be more intense to the one that I want to be less intense. And this, how to do, looks quite glossy on camera. It's not that glossy, it's a little bit satin. The final result, you can apply some matte varnish if you want really to go to kill down this glossiness. Okay, so this is how I will do a smooth, nice and dirty cape. Okay, so I hope this is going to be quite a fast tutorial, but I hope you find it useful and interesting. So that's all for now. Please let me know, and as I always say, if you have any topic that you would like me to cover, don't hesitate to leave it in the comments below. If you like, click the like button. And yeah, as usual, thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye!